UFC Tampa has just wrapped up, and I'm with the boss, Dana White. Dana, let's get right into that main event. Glover Teixeira showcasing some big power there. When you looked at this matchup, is that what you expected the outcome might be?
Well, Rashad Evans is a guy who's got heavy hands too. He's quick, he's explosive, anything could happen, but Glover's been way more active. Glover has lead in his hands, and he went out and just absolutely destroyed Rashad tonight.
We know that Glover said, hey, I'd like to fight Rumble. He made that clear inside the octagon.
Right.
Where do you think Rashad goes from here?
I think Rashad's probably going to retire. I think he's kind of been on the fence and contemplating that anyway. Tonight might have solidified that for him. But, Rumble, I actually hadn't even thought about that. When he called him out, I said, damn, that's a good fight. I like that fight. That's fun.
He'll do his matchmaking for himself.
Yeah.
No problems there.
I like it.
Let's go into that co-main event. The girl fight there between Rose Namajunas and Tecia Torres. That's a rematch of a fight they had a few years ago where Tecia was able to get the victory against Rose pretty early on in their careers. Looking at the fight on paper, did it play out to what you thought it would be?
I thought it would be a lot more action. I actually predicted that would be the fight of the night. Seemed like Rose was loading up with punches and trying to knock her out instead of just kind of flowing like she did in the fight against Paige. But, Ticia's a tough fighter, undefeated, and she looked good tonight too. But I had Rose winning it 2-1 the way the judges did.
Yeah. Before this fight happened, there was a lot of talk. Whoever wins is going to fight for the title next, between Claudia and Joanna. Is that something you foresee when you look at the strawweight division?
Who's been saying that?
Media, your favorite people.
Got it. I don't know.
Yeah, when I asked Rose herself, she said that, she's not necessarily positive that she doesn't want another fight before that. She would be open to that. Is that something you would be open to as well?
It's not a bad idea for her to keep getting more experience, she looks like she's really starting to catch her stride and get comfortable in there. And, I don't have a problem with that.
All right, that'd be interesting. Khabib stayed on the card. There was a lot of talk whether once Tony Ferguson fell off, is he going to be on the card? Is he going to fight Cowboy? Is he going to fight this guy? Is he going to fight that guy? He got a fight in Darrell Horcher. First off, what did you think of Horcher?
Stud, stepping up and taking this fight. Took a lot of punishment and hung in there. I have a lot of respect for him for doing that, and thank you. That one killed me, man, because I wanted that Khabib-Tony fight so bad. It's such a good fight, and Khabib looked good tonight. And I'm sure Tony would have looked good tonight, and that would have been one hell of a fight. I wanted to try to make that fight again, but Ramadan is coming up, which was going to sideline Khabib for a minute. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what's next.
Is there an update on Tony's health? We know that he had a pretty serious injury. The doctor said it was something like you would see out of a car crash, but he was just getting that from training. Is there any update on what his health situation is?
I don't know. No, but this is something that was supposed to take 5 weeks for him to heal from. So we'll give him as much time as he needs.
Absolutely. What do you foresee for Khabib? He said he'd like to fight at Madison Square Garden because there's lots of Russians in New York City. What do you think?
Who doesn't want to fight at Madison Square Garden? I don't know.
All right. Next week, we've got John Jones returning to the octagon. Are you looking forward to seeing him take on OSP there in that main event?
I am. 2 other guys who stepped up and saved the show. OSP is a big, strong, explosive athlete. And, anything can happen when 2 guys get in there, and it'll be good to see the return of John Jones. I'm excited.
All right, we're looking forward to that. Great card here in Tampa. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.